What is up, Earthnoids and Spacenoids? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode, we're returning to the fastest formula in F90 FF. Last time, Dur tested the Minovsky Cross system on F90 and created the Wings of Light before exploding. Dur tells Gideon how, after the accident, he lived with the GBG team until they were all taken out by the Tigris 2 mobile suits. He wakes up in the hospital to find Hautari Ronin taking an interest in him. Marzion also attacked Frontier 1. This time, Dur will pilot F90 Unit 3. A secret is moving in the shadows of even the silhouette formula, and the fastest formula runs into a Draig thought to be destroyed a long time ago. So let's get into this. Oldsmobiles destroy the urban landscape of Frontier 1. One young woman is thrown back by an explosion and witnesses a boy getting crushed by rubble. This is Nana Tachibana. She is a protagonist in Mobile Suit Gundam UC Climax, both the video game and the manga. Outside the colony, Gideon and the fastest formula prep for battle. They are informed of the colony being attacked by mobile suits similar to what they saw in Amelia colony. He wonders if they are targeting SNRI. The F90 and F89 are undergoing repairs. Gideon heads out in a Rizal commander type. The fastest formula launches to save Dur, who is currently on the colony. Fons Kagati is in a Bolanoke Saman, while Cypher is in a Draig. They are testing the biosensor. The Draig doesn't have the biosensor, but the G-Custom, which is the mobile suit this evolves into, does have a biosensor. This is a modified prototype unit different from the version Veronica once piloted. It is apparently referred to as the active Draig. Fons mentions that he respects Sirocco, as it seems his Jupiter fleet is the predecessor of the Man from Jupiter. Nana meets up with her brother, Shun Tachibana, also a character in UC Climax. They run to the shelters. Hatsuri asks Dur if he really wants to fight. He wonders if he is driven by revenge. Unlike Jobjan, he admits that he has taken advantage of children and regrets it. The Rona family has a sense of honor and puts everything on the table before asking one to commit to a cause. He asks again if he wants to pilot the Gundam. He says he doesn't know. He is driven to find out more about the Xi'an Remnant Group legacy. That much is true. But it isn't just that. He told his mother that he would become an ace pilot, and he won't break that promise. He acknowledges that he is naturally talented, but he is no ace. Gideon is an ace pilot. He does recognize that he can help when he is in the Gundam, and that is what he wants. That is all Hatsuri needs to hear. He gives SNRI a call. This colony is under command of Kamuna Tachibana, Shun and Nana's father. Usurai is looking at the whole fighter. Omer Fang is holding back Jobjan, who is trying to get into the F90 Unit 3. Next to the Gundam is the frame of F91. He is going to pilot F90 to protect the new Gundam frame. A car explodes, sending them flying. They stand up to find Hatsuri, who brought them fresh young blood to pilot the Gundam. Don't break a hip, Jobjan. Actually, he's only in his 60s. He should be fine. Fons is using the Bolanoke Saman to hack into Frontier 1's systems. They learn that there happens to be a Gundam located on this colony. Hatsuri informs him that this unit has a different AI system. This is the KB AI system. Remember, Unit 1's AI is built off of Amado's personality, Unit 2 is based off of Char, and Unit 3, Camille. He says that this machine feels angry, just like him. Yeah, that tracks. Lieutenant Kitchener and his remnant group break into the colony. He is piloting a Confer. The OMS-18 ERF RF Confer actually has an RF Zaku movable frame on the inside. This also has a quasi-Psychomu system and the MCOM system we saw on the Gundam Mark II and the Rosen Zulu. This is a bit-like weapon that uses the quasi-Psychomu, which allows non-new types to control it. This unit can hold its own against F90. Other weapons include a beam saber, a shotgun, a Sturmfaust, a 3-tube missile pod, and the triple heat wire. They want to use this opportunity to take out the Gundam. They go in to attack the SNRI base, but one of the RF Galgoogs explodes. As Nana runs away, she senses that someone is very angry. Dur's in the R-type mission pack. The F90 R, Gundam F90 Reconnaissance Type, is a reconnaissance-based mission pack for F90. It has stealth armor and added optical sensors. The optical camera gun unit is mounted on the forearms. This is a wire-guided camera that can be shot and retracted. It also stores dummy balloons. Other weapons include Vulcan guns, 2 beam sabers, and some mines. Dur tells Gideon and the team to fall back. The mission pack allowed him to hide from the enemy on radars. He adjusts for the forces within the colony and fires his sniper rifle. His beam blast bends and it hits a Galgoog, taking out another Oldsmobile. Kitchener didn't expect SNRI to be prepared. He closes the gap and engages in melee combat. Fonz and Cypher are monitoring the F90's fight. Cypher mentions that this is a return to what mobile suits should be. Because the mission packs, the mobile suit can focus on making a lightweight, simple design, while taking the excess of the mobile suit and adding it to a mission pack. He says it's a shame that he won't be around for this VSBR they are designing. Cypher says that they could steal it and open source it to the world. Technology has become stagnant and they want to spice things up. This suggests that Jupiter is the big player. In the F91 prequel, the Rona family got a hold of these trade secrets and shared them with the world. They suggest that Jupiter is the one actually pulling the strings. They also plan on sharing all this data with Crux Dogati. So this is how Jovian mobile suits got VSBR tech. Cypher says this is just the first episode for the Gundam. Little does Cypher know we are already on episode 8 of this coverage. Keep up, dude. Kitchener and Dur go head on. The Comfort uses the Incom system to control its heat-wired bits. It begins shocking Dur. They are trying to kill the pilot. Help Hayden wonders if they know about the F90's AI system. He purges the R-type's armor, but Kitchener is able to control the bits and continues shocking him. While fighting, he thinks of Matruka, the GBG girl he witnessed die. That is when the Whole Fighter comes in and assists Dur. It happens to be Usadai. She attaches to the F90, giving him Psychomu powers. His new type senses are stronger, and the Comfort's quasi-Psychomu is no match. Dur overpowers the wired bits. He takes down the Comfort. Comfort gets out of the Gundam holding a mini-nuke. These are used mainly for mining asteroids. They seem very convenient for terrorism, too. He rushes towards SNRI. Dur gets out and chases. Kitchener runs into Cypher. He asks for his help, but Cypher instantly shoots him. He can't have Kitchener running their plans, which seems to be having Houtsity Rona alive. He shoots him in the head and finishes him off. Dur runs up behind Cypher and tells him to drop the gun. His real name is Yuri Manovsky, and he was the former pilot of F90 from Jupiter's SNRI. He remembers that name from the Anaheim SNRI competition from years earlier. He tells Dur that he is an ally. He realizes that this is the pilot of the Draig, the pilot that killed Hajime and Ainsbury. Cypher opens the hatch out into space and jumps out without a normal suit. But Fonz Kagati's Bolanok Saman grabs him swiftly. He gets into the Draig and they take their leave. While this is all going down, of course, Veronica and the Silhouette Formula team is watching. This is the second time the Draig showed up during the recon missions. Something sinister is going on that she doesn't know about. In the past, Ensign Rivera was at the Battle of Axis during Char's rebellion. He witnessed the Axis glow. He wakes up having bad dreams of the past. Oh, this is the pompous commander that talks shit to Veronica. I guess since he realized that he wasn't the hero of the Federation and just middle management, he became a dick. 1 week after the attack of the Oldsmobiles, many have died and people are picking up the pieces while others lose families and probably lose hope. There is no security footage of Yuri Manovsky in the colony, but there are log files that suggest someone tampered with video footage. They were able to get into the colony because of the Bolanok Saman. This mobile suit can conceal its identity and cover its tracks. They think it was designed by Sirocco to help with his takeover of the Earth Federation. They need to track down the Draig, as it will lead them to more answers. Veronica also has the same idea. She does some research. The Draig is based off of the Heavy Gun 2, which had a designation of RGM-1092 before it was renamed RGM-111X. The Draig also has its roots in the RX-110 as well, which all data about this unit in UC-116 doesn't exist anymore. However, not the RX-110 Gab fleet. This is a 5th generation mobile suit. We will learn that the Draig was also designed to be a miniature version of Penelope, which is what this is referencing. This other division that is fighting against the fastest formula is what she is calling the secret formula. I don't know if this is related to the manga with the same name. I should cover that sometime. The 2 remaining units are in the hands of Anaheim Electronics. She mentioned 2 were destroyed while being transported, and EFF blamed AE Vice President Lau's death on space debris, which caused a lot of tension. It was rumored that there was a forbidden psychoframe on board. Vice President Lau was originally against the formation of the Silhouette Formula. After he died, that is when they got funding. They have to bail quickly. The commander is onto their spying and is out to get them. Veronica and Arthur steal the G Customs and take off. Commander Rivera gets a call. It happens to be a younger Professor Karis. This will be Tobias' professor turned villain in Crossbone Gundam. It seems the Wajirai's Corps is working with the Jupiter Empire. Karis tells him that Veronica's actions are all by design. Specifically, he says it is an internal matter. Veronica plans on meeting with a contact, but they are running out of propellant. A beam blast comes barreling in. They barely dodge the attack. It is an Ewak Jagan. It happens to be Rivera himself. He is a skilled pilot and is constantly closing the gap between the two units. He hasn't lost his touch since Char's rebellion. Rivera says that a new type, let alone a woman, ain't got nothing on him. Rivera goes in for the kill when he is attacked in the shoulder. It happens to be another Draig, the unit that was said to be lost. Seeing this unit makes Rivera think that Lau's faction still exists. The fastest formula comes in and tells them to stop all activity. Veronica and the Draig pilot takes off. Dur didn't feel any malice coming from the mobile suit. And that will do it for this episode. I am sure you can figure out who the Draig pilot is. Anaheim Electronics and the Wajidai Corps is up to something behind the scenes, and Veronica is trying to get to the bottom of it. Rivera, the Dick Commander, also gets a character moment in this chapter. Good for him. Next time, in UC-123, Berg will learn about the N-Type mission pack. The fastest formula gets a hold of a Tigris II, and they go against an AU remnant group. But that will do it for now, new types. Remember, don't start making fun of someone until the win is guaranteed. Peace.